It's amazing how much everything kind of overgrows when you've been away for a few months. The sides of buildings have come down, the grass is too long, the spiders have been putting cobwebs literally everywhere. This is gonna take a while to clear up, but at least it stopped raining. I've still got my shades on. I'm still pretending it's summertime. Summer may be over, but the base has a lot to be done. Along with clearing up all of this base, I have had a lot of ideas while I've been away. And I'll apologise now for how tree heavy this episode is going to be. I've been going through what I need to build and what I'm going to do in this episode. Trees. That's what's involved in this episode. Now a lot of this area is all starting to come together. And this bit of the house here I finished off, which I shouldn't have done, because I actually have plans for this building to join into this one. But that can be done another time, because every time I look at this place, I love the buildings, I love the paths, but it's missing something still, and that is more trees. I've been off designing a little bit a series of some quite nice trees to put up around the base, and I think that is what we're going to do. There's a fallen tree. So yes, this episode we're going to focus mainly on landscaping this area. There's a wandering trader up there. What's he got for sale? B-dub heads. I just saw this in the background. I think it might be time to update it. Do we have any maps? It's going to be interesting to see how this area has developed over the last few episodes, because a lot of things have been built in the last few episodes. Oh, the lighthouse. The lighthouse looks amazing on the map. Look at that. I love it. I love it. And this is this corner, that one, and that one. Look at the difference we have made to this area. It's really impressive to see. But this river here will soon no longer exist. But that is something for future me. Because right now, I want to do something. Okay, we need a collection of leaves for this. There is currently nobody online, which is perfect for us. You may remember, in my episode that was written by ChatGPT, it came up with the idea of pranking with inconvenience. I think we go this way. Now I do like a good prank, but this one I had seen on Reddit and I really want to try it because I thought it was just brilliant. But first we have to choose somebody to do this to, and I'm not sure who we should do it to. If only there was somebody in this area that needed some pranking doing. Now Marky has got some absolutely gorgeous trees. What we need is a little bit of wood. We take down the tree and we rebuild the tree. And there we have it. A tree. Do you think he'll notice? No, of course not. Now quite simply, we do the rest of them. I did a few trees. The mobs started spawning because it was nighttime and I couldn't find a bed, so I ran away. I think I've done enough to get the point across. And what was the point? Well, I have no idea, but pranking with inconvenience, apparently. Well, with that part of the video out of the way, I think it's time to start getting on with this base again. I have been looking forward to being able to kind of just grind away and start building more stuff around here. We need to start off by having a bit of a clear up after my extended vacation. We're going to finish off the roads that aren't complete. We're going to make paths into each of the houses, as well as we need some trees. Well, where are we going to put the trees? I have absolutely no idea yet. I've not thought that far ahead. I think it's going to look good. It's going to look really good once we've got some trees in place around here. There's a few other little bits I need to add in to the base as well, which we will add in very slowly. over the next few days as I am doing this build time lapse. So it's been a few months, but it is now finally time to speed things up and build. A few nice additions to our village, I think. I've also done a few other little bits. What I want for this area is for it to start to feel more alive, and with these trees around, I really think that that has helped a lot. What I also want to do is put little stalls around like this, so there'll be a few little decorations around. It may be like a local selling some food of some sort, I don't know. It could be anything, but it just gives it a little bit of diversity as well, being a different coloured roof, like our little barn hiding over there. The nether portal has been moved into the main building instead of underneath the central tree. I know that I kind of wanted it there, but I've moved it, so I think it's better being inside this building than it was underneath here. This tree in the middle is a different style of leaf compared to the other ones, and I think it kind of works being different, which has given me the idea that maybe I need to add in a few other styles of tree, more like this one around instead of the big tall pine trees that I've put up around. And speaking of these trees, well, as you probably noticed while I was building them, they are just normal Minecraft trees, with a few little additions to make them a little bit nicer. What I've done is I've extended them down a little bit so they look like they're a little bit more tapered in. The tops I've extended up. I think the actual tree stopped around here, and all that was added on. I filled out the tree around the middle as well, and there is a little bit more on the bottom. What else have I done? I've added in this little cart thing. I'm not really sure what it is, but I wanted something here. And the final touch to our roads are the little street lights. Now this is a design of street light which I've been using for quite a few years. In various different servers I've tried this, and I just like them. They're really simple, they look really good, they blend in so well with everything around here. So before we move on, I want to kind of explain what my aim is for this base. You can see that there's some blue wool dotted around. I have completely changed the way that this village is going to be laid out. There was a creeper behind there. Where's the creeper? There's a zombie. It's really dangerous over here. There's no lights at all. There he is. Take... No, no! No! Oh no, my tree! The creeper destroyed the tree! Well, that couldn't have gone any worse. Anyway, as I was saying, I've changed the way that everything is going to be laid out. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned about this river over here. My aim now is to turn this entire river into a small mountain range. It's going to be more big hills than mountains, but it's just going to be a really different feature that'll tie in the village instead of it feeling a little bit open and not much happening along here. Turn all of this into a nice scenic backdrop for the rest of the village. And coming off of this, there will be a big waterfall coming down somewhere around here. This waterfall will then stem off into two little rivers. One will go past our little watermill building, following this line of blue all the way round to here, where it will meet up with the other river, which starts along here, going through the centre of the town, all the way around, twisting and winding all the way through to this lake here, where it will be merged into the ocean throughout here. This will all be flattened off and filled in so that we can build on it, but this lake will stay as it is, and we'll build the river going through the middle. Now, I know that that's a lot, and it's not going to be an easy job, but I think it's going to look really good when it's done. It's a lot of landscaping, and a lot of the buildings over here we've kind of ignored because I want to get this area correct and how I like it before moving too far away. We're going to reel ourselves in a little bit and focus more on this part of the village instead of expanding outwards. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to make it work yet, but I think the best way to start is just kind of cutting all of it out, putting a river through, and then putting a few blocks up the banks to make it look a little bit better. The landscaping that people are doing on this game now is incredible. It's gone from people making amazing buildings to just completely changing the entire scenery. And it's so impressive to see. I thought I might as well give it a go myself. Maybe landscaping is where my skills lie. I love it. Just from this view here, you can just about see, you know, there's a path, there's lights, but you can just about tell there's some buildings there. There's a building hiding behind a tree. It all blends in. It's starting to feel so much more natural around here. One of the things that I haven't checked in on is the shopping district. There's new shops opening up left, right and centre. What is all this? Oh, of course, the trial chamber keys. I've not actually been into a trial chamber yet. Mr. Joker, your shops and your area is looking amazing. This is really cool. But also, the rest of the shopping district has been upgraded. Look at all of this path. Little petals along the side. It feels very nice. Mustache man. A mustache totem. Mumbo. The first stop here in the shopping district is our copper shop. Now, I've not been here for a while, so I think I'll clean up some of the copper. There we go. And we have made some sales because a lot of it has disappeared. Look, okay. We've sold even more in the past few days. Another 10 diamonds. But Gregor, my business partner, has been hiding the diamonds under the fire pit. I believe this is how many diamonds we have made. I can't remember if he said that's all the diamonds or if that's my share. Either way, we've got plenty of diamonds now. And as well, I do actually have quite a nice collection of them here. So it's not like we need any at the moment. Even if I am inadvertently funding the evil Elytra Corporation. And our final stop in the shopping district is this. The tree building competition. Again, the theme of trees is heavy in this episode. I don't know why it's turned out that way. It's just a coincidence, I swear. It is a pure coincidence that everybody wants to build trees at the same time. Llama, are you lost, buddy? Are you lost? Do you need to find your way home? Where's your owner? Where's your owner? Stop looking away from me. Where's your owner? Okay, fine. The goal of this competition is to fill the shopping district with lovely and beautiful, but also very diverse trees. For this, 9 plots have been marked throughout the shopping district. Only trees built in those marked areas are included into the competition. To take part, please choose a plot. Mark the plot with your name, rename a piece of paper from the barrel with your name and plot number. Put the paper back into the barrel. Put entry fee of 1 diamond into the barrel as well. 1 diamond? Is Marky trying to profit off a competition? Do not worry, I will not... No, he won't. Do not worry, I will not enrich myself on these diamonds. They will be entered into the prize pool next to many other useful and interesting items. There are 3 ranking criteria. Technical skill, well, we don't have that. Creativity, we have a bit of that. And does your tree fit into the surrounding area? I don't know if we have that. All 3 aspects are very important for your tree. So we have to build a tree to match the surrounding area. I'm not sure how you do that. I don't know how you match the area around it. I guess if you build next to a certain type of building. I don't know where I would build one. I could just choose the easy one and build next to my copper shop. Okay, let's pick plot number 4 back over to the tree, which, may I add, looks amazing. I mean, this could be a tree entry on its own. Okay, take a piece of paper. I've already forgotten what to do. Plot 4. This one just here. I think what I was planning would work. I think now is the harder bit of actually building the tree. So, if you weren't already bored with tree build time lapses, here's another one for you. It didn't quite turn out exactly how I hoped, but it hasn't turned out bad at all. The tests that I did of this build were much nicer, and I tried copying them as best I could. The problem is, for some reason, I can design something in my private world, and all of a sudden, as soon as I come into this world, it just goes wrong. So I'm not entirely sure what I did differently, because it looks really good on the other worlds. Maybe I'll just modify a few things at some point in between episodes, but I think for now this will do. I also added in these 2 little trees just because I thought it'd be nice just to have a couple small trees to the side like this. This is where they started growing up into the big tree here. The other thing that I really wanted to do was make something out of birch, because birch trees in this game are really not very nice, and I think if you can make a tree that looks good with birch, it's probably quite a good looking tree. So the other bits that need to grow are these bits of vine. As soon as they've grown down from around the edges all the way around, it'll look a little bit better. That is the final tree of this episode. Thanks for bearing with us there. There was a lot of trees. I swear the next episode won't have as many trees in it. But what it will have is a bit of terraforming and landscaping, and hopefully some massive changes to our base. It's been such a long time since the last episode came out that I'm just looking forward to getting something out there for you. And I really hope you've enjoyed the Treemageddon episode. But don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out with the video as well. And also, leave a comment what you think of the tree and the trees that are in our base as well. Anything else you think I could improve on? Let me know down below. That'll do until the next episode. We'll see you there. Bye bye.